In the vast expanse of time, before the foundation of the world, there was one, Jehovah, who possessed infinite wisdom, light, and truth. And from him came the greatest teacher, the one whom he sent, his beloved Son, Jesus Christ. When Jesus walked the earth, his words astonished the multitudes, his wisdom confounded the scholars, and his knowledge of the Scriptures was unmatched. But where did this wisdom come from? Was it the product of human learning, of rabbinical schools and earthly teachers? No. As Jesus himself declared, "What I teach is not mine, but belongs to him who sent me." John 7:16. From his earliest years, Jesus was immersed in divine instruction. At just 12 years old, he sat among the teachers in the temple, amazing them with his understanding. When his anxious parents found him, he responded, "Did you not know that I must be in the house of my Father?" Luke 2:49. This was the very essence of his life, learning from the Father, speaking the words given to him, doing nothing of his own initiative, but perfectly mirroring the will of Jehovah. The Son cannot do a single thing of his own initiative, but only what he sees the Father doing. John 5:19. Every word he spoke, every miracle he performed, every judgment he rendered was not his own, but was given to him by the Father. For I have not spoken of my own initiative, but the Father who sent me has himself given me a commandment about what to say and what to speak. John 12:49. And this wisdom, this divine truth, was not meant for him alone. Jesus came to reveal the Father to those who would listen, to illuminate our hearts with the glorious knowledge of God. 2 Corinthians 4:6. He was the bridge between heaven and earth, the one who knew the Father fully and made him known to the world. Today, as we explore the profound reality of where Jesus received all wisdom and knowledge, prepare to be transformed. This is not just a historical truth. It is a revelation of divine purpose, a calling to seek the Father as Jesus did. For to know the Son is to know the Father, and to follow his teachings is to walk in the very light of Jehovah. Let's begin. All things have been handed over to me by my Father. Neither does anyone fully know the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son is willing to reveal him. Matthew chapter 11, verse 27. But all those listening to him were in constant amazement at his understanding and his answers. Luke chapter 2, verse 47. Now when his parents saw him, they were astounded, and his mother said to him, "Child, why did you treat us this way?" Here your father and I have been frantically looking for you. Luke chapter 2, verse 48. But he said to them, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in the house of my Father?" Luke chapter 2, verse 49. All things have been handed over to me by my Father, and no one knows who the Son is except the Father, and no one knows who the Father is except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son is willing to reveal him. Luke chapter 10, verse 22. No man has seen God at any time. The only begotten God who is at the Father's side is the one who has explained him. John chapter 1, verse 18. For the one whom God sent speaks the sayings of God, for he does not give the Spirit sparingly. John chapter 3, verse 34. The Father loves the Son and has given all things into his hand. John chapter 3, verse 35. Therefore, in response, Jesus said to them, "I say to you, the Son cannot do a single thing of his own initiative, but only what he sees the Father doing. For whatever things that one does, these things the Son does, also in like manner." John chapter 5, verse 19. For the Father has affection for the Son, and shows him all the things he himself does, and he will show him works greater than these, so that you may marvel. John chapter 5, verse 20. I cannot do a single thing of my own initiative. Just as I hear, I judge, and my judgment is righteous, because I seek not my own will, but the will of him who sent me. John chapter 5, verse 30. And the Jews were astonished, saying, "How does this man have such a knowledge of the Scriptures when he has not studied at the schools?" Jesus in turn answered them and said, "What I teach is not mine, but belongs to him who sent me." John chapter 7, verses 15 and 16. As a matter of fact, the one who sent me is true, and the very things I heard from him I am speaking in the world. John chapter 8, verse 26. Jesus then said, "After you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am he, and I do nothing of my own initiative. But just as the Father taught me, I speak these things." John chapter 8, verse 28. For I have not spoken of my own initiative, but the Father who sent me has himself given me a commandment about what to say and what to speak. John chapter 12, verse 49. Do you not believe that I am in union with the Father, and the Father is in union with me? The things I say to you I do not speak of my own originality, but the Father who remains in union with me is doing his works. John chapter 14, verse 10. For God is the one who said, "Let the light shine out of darkness," and he has shone in our hearts to illuminate them with the glorious knowledge of God by the face of Christ. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. From the moment he first spoke in the temple as a child to the final words he uttered before ascending to heaven, Jesus made one truth abundantly clear. His wisdom, his knowledge, his teachings were not his own, but from the one who sent him. What I teach is not mine, but belongs to him who sent me. John 7:16. Every parable, every healing, every revelation of truth flowed from the Father, the infinite source of all wisdom. And because the Father gave all things into his hands, John 3:35, Jesus alone could reveal the depths of divine understanding. The people of his time were astonished. How does this man have such a knowledge of the Scriptures when he has not studied at the schools? John 7:15. But they did not yet understand the greatest teacher of all time was not taught by men but by God himself. Jesus declared, "The Son cannot do a single thing of his own initiative, but only what he sees the Father doing." John 5:19. And this wisdom was not for him alone. It was meant to be shared, to illuminate the hearts of those willing to listen, to reveal the Father's love, his purpose, his kingdom. All things have been handed over to me by my Father, and no one fully knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son is willing to reveal him. Luke 10:22. So the question now is, has he revealed the Father to you? Have you opened your heart to the truth that Jesus came to make known? The wisdom of Jehovah was given to the Son, and the Son has made it available to those who seek. The light has shone in the darkness, 2 Corinthians 4:6, and today it calls to you. If this video has spoken to you, if it has deepened your understanding of Christ's divine wisdom, then take the next step. Seek, ask, and knock, for Jesus promised that those who do will receive, and most importantly, continue to seek the wisdom that comes not from man, but from the Father above. For to know the Son is to know the Father, and to walk in his teachings is to walk in the light of Jehovah himself. Until next time, let his wisdom guide your steps.